Did you know about the stunning blue jellyfish? This vibrant marine creature, often seen off the east coast of Australia, captivates with its bright colors and translucent body. The blue jellyfish is not just a pretty sight, it's also a reminder of the hidden dangers lurking in the ocean. Its long, venomous tentacles can deliver painful stings that may cause discomfort to unsuspecting swimmers. While the beauty of this jellyfish draws people into the water, caution is key when swimming where they might be present. Lifeguards and locals often remind beachgoers to be aware of these creatures, especially during warmer months when they are more prevalent. Interestingly, the jellyfish's sting can affect different individuals in various ways, making it vital to know how to react if stung. If you experience a sting, washing the area with vinegar and getting medical help can alleviate pain. So the next time you hit the beach, keep an eye out for the gorgeous blue jellyfish. But remember, beauty can come with a sting. This might surprise you. Smoking shortens your life. Recent studies show that smoking can cut your lifespan by up to 10 years. That's pretty significant. But here's some encouraging news. If a person quits smoking before turning 40, they can almost completely regain those lost years. The earlier you quit, the better your chances of living as long as someone who has never smoked at all. Imagine, just by making a choice to stop smoking, you're giving yourself a powerful gift. More time with loved ones, more adventures, and a healthier life. Even if you've smoked for years, it's never too late to make a change. The body has an amazing ability to heal itself once you kick the habit. So if you or someone you know is still smoking, consider taking that leap. Your future self will thank you. This might surprise you. Jills must mate to stay healthy. Female ferrets, affectionately known as jills, exhibit a unique health requirement that many pet owners might not be aware of. When a jill goes into heat, her body produces a significant amount of estrogen. If she fails to mate during this time, these estrogen levels can become dangerously elevated, potentially resulting in a condition known as estrogen toxicity. This condition leads not only to discomfort, but can also cause severe health issues like life-threatening anemia. The excessive estrogen interferes with the production of red blood cells, leading to dangerously low blood counts and, consequently, inadequate oxygen delivery throughout her body. To safeguard their jills, ferret owners should be informed about responsible breeding practices and the importance of veterinary care. In some cases, if breeding isn't viable, veterinarians can provide treatments to help regulate hormonal levels. Caring for jills means not just keeping them as pets, but understanding and addressing their specific health needs to ensure they live long and happy lives. Guess what really drives us to yawn? Yawning is more than just a simple act. It's a fascinating behavior that plays a surprising role in our social connections. Researchers have found that yawning can act like a form of nonverbal communication, helping to bond people together. When one person yawns, others around may feel the urge to yawn as well, creating a contagious effect that sparks a sense of togetherness. Although this phenomenon is widely recognized, scientists are still puzzled about its exact purpose. Some suggest that yawning helps increase oxygen flow to the brain or cools it down, while others believe it could signal tiredness or boredom. Despite various theories, no one knows for certain why yawning is so infectious and effective at uniting us. Isn't it intriguing how something so simple can have such depth in our interactions? Did you know Bolivia is the flattest country? The South American nation boasts unique geographical features that have earned it this title. The impressive Altiplano Plateau is one of the key areas contributing to Bolivia's flatness, with vast expanses that rise gently, making it a standout on the world map. The landscape is fascinating, with the famous Salar de Uyuni, the largest salt flat on Earth, spanning over 10,000 square kilometers. This eye-catching natural wonder not only attracts tourists seeking breathtaking views, but also plays a significant role in the local economy through lithium mining. Bolivia's flat terrain means there are fewer hills and valleys compared to many other countries, creating a distinct environment that supports diverse wildlife and unique ecosystems. In addition, Bolivia's altitude, averaging around 3,150 meters above sea level, makes it one of the highest countries, adding to its intriguing mix of geographical features. So the next time you think of flat places, remember Bolivia's incredible title and the wonders it holds. Owls can see what other birds can't. These fascinating creatures have a special power. They can detect the color blue, which is quite unique among birds. While many birds enjoy a colorful view of their world, owls take it a step further. They can see 30 times more light than humans, enabling them to navigate through the darkness with incredible clarity. Imagine flying silently through a moonlit forest, spotting tiny movements and colors invisible to our eyes. This ability is thanks to their large eyes, which are packed with special cells called rods that pick up low light. As a result, owls are exceptional hunters at night, efficiently locating prey like mice and insects. Their superb night vision not only helps them survive, but also plays a crucial role in maintaining balance in their ecosystems. So next time you hear an owl's haunting call in the night, remember they possess one of nature's coolest adaptations, making them perfectly suited for life after dark. Guess what really drives beer label collectors? It's a fascinating hobby known as labor flee. These enthusiasts dedicate their time to collecting and studying the unique labels found on beer bottles. Many collectors admire not just the artful designs, but also the rich history behind each label, which can tell stories of brewing traditions and regional specialties. Some of these labels hail from centuries ago, providing a nostalgic glimpse into the past and how beer culture has evolved. Each label is like a canvas, showcasing different artistic styles and reflecting the identity of the breweries they represent. Collectors often share their favorite finds at meetups, trading labels, and stories about their most cherished pieces. So if you're ever browsing through an old beer bottle collection, remember there's a whole world of history and creativity packed within those colorful labels. Surprisingly, it's a fact that Antarctica inspired brave adventures. The icy realm of Antarctica has been the stage for some of the most thrilling stories in human exploration. In the early 20th century, the race to the South Pole captivated the world, featuring two legendary adventurers, Roald Amundsen and Robert Falcon Scott. Amundsen, renowned for his meticulous preparation and deep understanding of the harsh Antarctic climate, reached the pole in December 1911, a full month ahead of Scott. Although Scott's expedition ended tragically with his death on the return journey, his story remains one of bravery and dedication, reminding us of the sacrifices made in the name of exploration. Just a few years later, in 1914, Ernest Shackleton's Endurance expedition became a tale of epic survival when his ship was trapped in ice for months. Shackleton's remarkable leadership and resilience guided his crew through harrowing conditions, ultimately leading them to safety against all odds. These incredible tales resonate with adventure seekers today, embodying the indomitable human spirit that dares to push boundaries, making Antarctica a lasting symbol of courage and perseverance. Believe it or not, mustard plants are fascinating. These plants are part of the Brassica family, which also includes some of your favorite vegetables like broccoli, cabbage, and kale. Mustard plants are unique because they produce seeds in three main types: white, brown, and black. Each type brings its own special flavor to the table. For example, white mustard seeds are milder and often used for making hot dog mustard, while brown seeds can pack a spicier punch, perfect for Dijon mustard. Have you ever wondered where most of these seeds come from? Canada holds the title for being the largest producer of mustard seeds in the world, cultivating vast fields of these vibrant yellow flowers each year. This not only bolsters the economy, but also supplies many kitchens with that zesty kick. Isn't it amazing how a simple seed can make such a big difference in our food? Why are dogs obsessed with squeaky toys? It turns out the squeaky sound these toys make mimics the distress signals of small animals, like rodents. This sound instinctively triggers a dog's hunting instincts, leading them to pounce and play with these toys as if they were chasing after prey. Dogs have been domesticated for thousands of years, but many of their wild instincts remain intact. The high-pitched squeak can capture their attention, and their natural curiosity makes them want to explore and investigate the source. When dogs latch on to a squeaky toy, it often brings out their playful nature, helping them exercise, engage their minds, and even alleviate boredom. However, while these toys can provide endless fun, it's important for dog owners to supervise playtime to ensure that the toys are safe and intact. So next time you see your furry friend gleefully chewing and squeaking, just remember that they are truly in touch with their primal instincts. Believe it or not, life thrives inside a volcano. Aogashima, a stunning volcanic island in Japan's Izu archipelago, is about 222 miles south of Tokyo and is home to a community of around 200 residents. These brave villagers have set up their home within the crater of an active volcano. While living in a place like this might seem risky, the locals feel secure, as the volcano has not erupted in over 300 years. However, the island is not without vigilance. The continuous steam emissions serve as a reminder that nature is ever watchful. The villagers have created a unique lifestyle here, blending modern living with the primal energy of the volcano. They enjoy breathtaking views, rich natural hot springs, and a close-knit community vibe. While many would shy away from such a setting, the people of Aogashima see it as a part of their identity, embracing both the beauty and the unpredictability of their volcanic home. Ever heard of the Mona Lisa theft? In 1911, one of the world's most famous paintings was swiped right from the Louvre in Paris. This audacious heist was carried out by an Italian handyman named Vincenzo Peruggia, who believed that the artwork belonged in Italy rather than France. The theft created a massive scandal, with newspapers buzzing about the missing masterpiece. The public was both shocked and fascinated, leading to a surge in interest regarding the painting and its enigmatic smile. For over 2 years, the Mona Lisa was missing, fueling countless rumors and speculation. Art lovers and collectors eagerly followed the story, while the painting's mystery deepened its allure. Eventually, in 1913, Peruggia was caught trying to sell the painting in Florence, and it was returned to the Louvre. This intriguing chapter in the Mona Lisa's history not only contributed to its fame, but also highlighted the lengths to which people would go for art. The theft turned a beloved painting into a symbol of intrigue. Could you imagine what it would be like if it was stolen today? Here's a wild fact about potholes. The term pothole is actually a bit of a language mishap, originating from Middle English. Back in the day, the word pot meant pit. So when we say pothole, we are essentially saying hole. This means every time we complain about these annoying road craters, we're using a phrase that's a little redundant. Can you imagine the confusion if other words were similarly structured? Thankfully, potholes aren't just phrases. They affect our daily lives. They form when water seeps into cracks in the asphalt, then freezes and expands during cold weather, creating depressions when it thaws. The irony of the term highlights how our language evolves, yet remains grounded in its roots, leaving us with quirky expressions to ponder every time we hit a bumpy road. Most people don't know this, but kite fights in Thailand thrill. During these vibrant competitions, competitors control beautifully crafted kites that aren't just colorful, but also produce captivating whistling sounds as they soar through the sky. The unique design of these kites, often made from lightweight materials like paper and bamboo, allows them to dance gracefully in the breeze, while the whistling adds a musical element to the aerial battle. Participants deftly maneuver their kites to outsmart their opponents, aiming to cut the strings of rival kites in midair. This lively spectacle transforms the skies into a swirling blend of color and sound, drawing crowds who cheer and enjoy the festive atmosphere. Traditional kite fighting in Thailand is not just a test of skill, it's a rich cultural experience celebrating creativity and competition. Have you ever seen a kite duel so enchanting? Is it really true that pistachios can catch fire? While it might sound shocking, pistachios, along with other nuts like peanuts and walnuts, are indeed at risk of spontaneous combustion when stored in large amounts. This curious phenomenon happens primarily when nuts are improperly stored, especially in warm, humid conditions. As these nuts age, natural oils within them can break down and start to generate heat. If the temperature gets high enough, the nuts can ignite without any outside spark. Storing your nuts in cool, dry places can greatly reduce this risk. It's not just pistachios that are affected. Sunflower seeds, cashews, and Brazil nuts can also be susceptible. So the next time you store a big bag of your favorite nuts, remember to keep them safe and sound. Who knew your snack stash could pose a fire hazard? Staying aware of how to properly store nuts can not only keep your pantry safe, but also preserve their freshness and flavor. Are you ready to check your nut storage practices? Ever wonder about Earth's mysterious inner core? Deep within our planet lies a dazzling realm of iron and nickel, where temperatures soar hotter than the surface of the sun. This is Earth's inner core, and it's not just sitting there quietly. It has a secret twist. The inner core actually spins slightly faster than the surface we walk on. This fascinating phenomenon is called superrotation. Researchers believe that this quickened rotation comes from the unique relationship between the inner core and Earth's magnetic field. As the inner core spins, it influences the motion of molten iron surrounding it, impacting our planet's magnetic forces. This relationship might seem small, but it plays a huge role in shaping the magnetic field that protects us from harmful solar radiation. The dynamics of the inner core offer clues about geological processes, like how earthquakes occur and how heat escapes from the center of the Earth. So while we go about our daily lives, this fiery core is on the move, reminding us that there's so much more happening beneath our feet. Prepare to be amazed by Japan's Nakisumo Festival. This unique event features sumo wrestlers holding babies and trying to make them cry. The louder the babies cry, the more blessings it is believed the child will receive, creating a truly special atmosphere. Nakisumo, which roughly translates to crying sumo, takes place in various venues, especially during springtime. Families dress their little ones in colorful traditional attire, and the excited crowd gathers to cheer on both the baby and the wrestler. It's not just about who can make the baby cry louder, it's also about creating memorable moments and fostering community spirit. The event showcases Japan's rich culture and traditions, blending humor with heartfelt wishes for the child's future. Many believe that this fun yet emotional experience brings good health, happiness, and protection for the babies as they grow. Isn't it fascinating how joy and tears can together symbolize blessings? Here's a wild fact about workplace motivation. A lack of motivation in the workplace results in an astonishing annual economic loss of about $500 billion in the United States. That's a staggering amount of money that could otherwise support innovation, growth in better products or services. When employees aren't engaged, they often feel unappreciated, which leads to decreased productivity and higher turnover rates. Imagine if companies invested more in their employees' well-being and created environments where everyone feels valued. This could boost morale and motivation, ultimately leading to a happier workforce and, not to mention, better performance. Studies show that companies focusing on employee engagement can see a significant productivity increase. So how can businesses turn this around? Simple steps like recognition, open communication, and opportunities for development can make a world of difference. You won't believe a giraffe's amazing tongue. Giraffes are famous for their strikingly long necks, but did you know they also have incredibly long, prehensile tongues? Measuring up to 20 inches, these tongues are dark blue or purple to protect them from sunburn while they reach high into the trees. Giraffes use their tongues to strip tasty leaves from branches, allowing them to enjoy a meal that many other animals can't reach. This unique adaptation is crucial for their survival in the savanna, where food can be scarce. As they feed, giraffes can curl their tongues around leaves, efficiently pulling them off the branches. Their tongues are not just long, but very dexterous, showcasing how evolution has beautifully crafted these gentle giants to thrive in their environment. So next time you see a giraffe, remember their incredible tongue is just as remarkable as their height. Why exactly does Grey's Anatomy use real cow organs? The popular medical drama takes authenticity seriously, even when it comes to the gory details. Instead of using synthetic organs, the show's production team chose real cow organs to make the surgical scenes as realistic as possible. This decision adds a level of genuine intensity that makes viewers feel like they are right there in the operating room. The hands we see performing delicate surgeries are not just actors' hands. They belong to actual surgeons who expertly handle the organs. Watching these skilled professionals at work gives the medical scenes a credible edge, making the show stand out. Whether you're a fan of drama, medicine, or both, This choice elevates the experience. It raises an interesting question about how much realism we actually want in our entertainment. Would you feel different if you knew every scene was completely fake? Here's what actually happens when blogs change lives. The term blog was first used in 1997, coming from the words weblog. This new platform quickly gained popularity as a way for people to share thoughts, ideas, and experiences online. Over the years, blogs have evolved into a dynamic tool for communication and personal expression. They allow anyone with an internet connection to voice their opinions, showcase their creativity, and connect with audiences worldwide. From cooking to travel, technology to personal finance, there's a blog for just about every interest. Bloggers can build communities, influence trends, and even spark social movements, showcasing how anyone can be a storyteller in the digital age. So whether you're seeking advice or simply enjoying someone's journey, blogs have transformed how we consume and share information. What will you write about today? Is it really true that onions can fight cancer? Research from 2019 conducted in China and Puerto Rico found a fascinating link between the consumption of allium vegetables, like onions, garlic, and shallots, and a reduced risk of many types of cancer. Scientists discovered that these flavorful veggies contain sulfur compounds and antioxidants, which work together to lower inflammation and protect cells from damage. This means that not only do onions add great taste to our meals, but they may also contribute to better health. By incorporating more allium vegetables into our diets, we can give our bodies a boost while enjoying delicious flavors. The findings highlight the potential of simple foods in our fight against serious diseases. So the next time you slice an onion or toss some garlic into your dish, remember that you might be doing more than just enhancing flavor. You could be helping your body fend off illness. Isn't it amazing how something so common can have such powerful benefits? Here's something incredible about kindness on the streets. In November 2012, NYPD officer Lawrence DePrimo made headlines for his generous act when he bought warm boots for a homeless man in Times Square who was suffering from walking barefoot. DePrimo didn't just stop at buying the boots. He showed how compassion can inspire others. The store manager offered a discount on the purchase, demonstrating the beauty of paying it forward. A passing tourist snapped a photo of this touching moment, and before long it went viral on social media, shining a spotlight on DePrimo's selflessness. His simple gesture of kindness garnered him widespread recognition, but the officer keeps the receipt as a personal reminder of the power of compassion in our daily lives. This story teaches us that even small acts can create ripples of goodness in the world. What would you do in a similar situation? Prepare to be amazed by Agincourt's staggering losses. The Battle of Agincourt, fought in 1415, was a turning point in the Hundred Years' War, marking a severe defeat for French forces. The French army faced catastrophic losses, with around 3,000 knights and squires falling in battle. Among the notable casualties were 3 dukes, 9 counts, and even an archbishop. This battle highlighted the effectiveness of the English longbowmen, who decimated the French ranks from a distance. The English forces, led by King Henry VIII, were heavily outnumbered but used their knowledge of the terrain and superior tactics to their advantage. The aftermath left the French nobility in shock, as the deaths of key figures disrupted their military command. Agincourt remains a symbol of resilience and ingenuity against overwhelming odds, demonstrating how a smaller force can achieve victory through strategy and skill. How does this legendary battle still influence military tactics today? Can you imagine that ghosts might be toxic gas? This intriguing idea links many ghost sightings to carbon monoxide poisoning. Studies suggest these eerie experiences might actually be symptoms of insufficient oxygen in the body. Carbon monoxide is a colorless, odorless gas that can lead to serious health issues, including confusion and hallucinations. When people breathe in too much of it, their brains can misinterpret sensations, making them more likely to perceive ghostly figures or hear strange noises. So, what some regard as a haunting could very well be the result of a dangerous gas leak. This research sparks fascinating questions about how our brains react under stress and the nature of fear. Instead of fearing the supernatural, perhaps we should check our air quality, ensuring our homes are safe from this silent threat. Are there other explanations for experiences we attribute to the paranormal? Why does John Green support AFC Wimbledon so passionately? As a well-known author and YouTuber, John Green has used his influence to make a positive impact on the sports community, particularly with the football club AFC Wimbledon. The team, which has a rich history, has been close to his heart, and he's taken action by raising funds to help sign Marcus Brown, a player the club desperately needs. Green's initiatives showcase his dedication not just to literature, but also to sports, illustrating how fans can mobilize resources for their favorite teams. His efforts highlight the importance of community in sports, reminding us that passionate support can lead to real change. By backing AFC Wimbledon, Green not only champions the club, but also inspires fans everywhere to get involved and make a difference. Isn't it incredible when a fan's passion translates into real investment in a team's future? Hard to believe, but red-eye in photos has a reason. The red-eye effect happens when a camera flash catches light reflecting off blood vessels in your eye. This usually occurs in low-light settings where your pupils are wide open, allowing more light to enter. When you take a flash photo, your pupils don't have enough time to shrink and respond to the sudden blast of light. Instead, the flash lights up the choroid layer at the back of your eye, which is rich in blood vessels. This layer gets illuminated, resulting in that spooky red glare in your photos. While it can be annoying, there's a simple way to reduce red-eye. Either use ambient light when taking pictures or adjust your camera settings to minimize the impact of the flash. Some cameras even have red-eye reduction features that emit a quick pre-flash to help your pupils constrict before the main flash goes off. Isn't it fascinating how our natural anatomy plays a role in photography? Guess what really drives HandyGang's quirky inventions? This Chinese YouTuber, famously known as the Useless Edison, has a knack for blending creativity with humor through his unusual designs. One of his most entertaining creations is the piano grill on a tricycle, which allows him to grill meat while playing music. Imagine cycling through your neighborhood, serenading your friends with a delightful tune, all while sizzling up some delicious BBQ. While these inventions may seem impractical at first glance, they reflect HandyGang's clever approach to problem solving and his love for entertaining his audience. With every quirky gadget, he encourages viewers to think outside the box and embrace creativity no matter how eccentric. His playful spirit and inventive flair remind us that exploring new ideas can lead to unexpected joy and laughter. What will he think of next? Ever thought about why cats sleep so much? Cats are fascinating creatures, and their love for sleep is legendary. In fact, they spend nearly 2/3 of their lives napping. That means for a cat that lives around 15 years, it will spend approximately 10 years snoozing away. But why do they need so much rest? Cats are natural predators, and their ancestors needed to conserve energy for hunting at dawn and dusk. Sleeping helps them recharge for their burst of activity. Additionally, sleep plays a crucial role in a cat's overall health, allowing their bodies to recover and maintain a robust immune system. Those long cat naps aren't just a lazy habit. They help ensure that our feline friends stay playful, agile, and alert while they're awake. So the next time you see your cat lounging in the sun, remember, they're just recharging their batteries for that next playful pounce. Guess what really drives space exploration? Laika the dog. Laika, a brave little stray from Moscow, etched her name in history in 1957 by becoming the first animal to orbit Earth aboard Sputnik 2. Selected for her calm demeanor and adaptability, Laika faced the monumental challenge of space travel with remarkable courage. Launched on November 3, 1957, Sputnik 2 was equipped with essential life support systems, aiming to gather vital data about how living beings respond to the harsh environment of outer space. Unfortunately, due to the technology of the era, a safe return wasn't feasible, and Laika lived only a few hours after launch because of overheating. Though her time in space was short, Laika's mission opened the door for human space exploration, paving the way for significant advancements in our understanding of biological responses in space. Her story is not merely one of scientific achievement, but also of sacrifice, shining a light on the ethical considerations of early space missions. Laika remains a symbol of humanity's desire to venture into the unknown, and a reminder of the brave souls that paved the way for future explorations. Most people don't know this, but pirates loved earrings. This quirky belief stemmed from a time when sailors, enduring long days at sea, looked for any advantage in enhancing their vision. Pirates, in particular, believed that wearing earrings made from precious metals such as gold and silver could offer them special powers, especially in warding off ailments or improving their eyesight. Picture a fearless pirate, eye patch over one eye, adorned with a shimmering earring on the other. What a striking image! While there is no scientific evidence supporting this notion, as a shiny ornament won't actually improve your vision, the superstition became a defining part of their aesthetic. This idea was so pervasive that it influenced modern portrayals of pirates, leading to a popular image of rugged individuals sporting lavish earrings. So the next time you watch a film featuring swashbuckling adventures, take a moment to reflect on the blend of history, mythology, and fashion that those earrings represent. Pirates might have been feared and admired for their daring escapades, but their choice of jewelry tells a fascinating story all its own. Believe it or not, Ski Dubai is a winter paradise. This incredible indoor snow park, located in the heart of Dubai, boasts the largest indoor ski area in the Middle East. Imagine stepping into a snowy wonderland while surrounded by a desert landscape. At Ski Dubai, you can engage in thrilling activities like skiing down slopes, sliding on ice, or even zipping around in giant snowballs. The park maintains a chilly temperature, allowing visitors to experience real snow all year round. With a super pass, you gain access to a range of exciting attractions, making it a perfect destination for families and adventure seekers alike. Whether you're a seasoned skier or a first-time sledder, the thrill of gliding through fresh snow is unmatched. So why not trade the heat for a taste of winter fun in Dubai? This unique experience is sure to leave lasting memories. You might be amazed by Samoa's fiery tradition. The fire staff ceremony, rich in culture and dazzling to witness, hails from the beautiful islands of Samoa. This exciting performance combines acrobatics, rhythm, and skill as participants twirl and spin a flaming staff, showcasing their incredible talent and bravery. The history of this spectacular event stretches back to ancient times, where it was not just a form of entertainment, but also a way to tell stories and honor the gods. Dancers often wear traditional garments, and the flickering flames add a mesmerizing glow as they throw the staff high into the air and catch it with precision. With each turn and leap, performers dazzle audiences and create an electric atmosphere, often accompanied by powerful drumming and chanting. Whether during festivals, celebrations, or even casual gatherings, the fire staff ceremony is a vibrant expression of Samoan culture that has captivated people worldwide. It serves as a reminder of the island's rich heritage, where the past and present clash in a beautiful dance of fire and skill. Here's a wild fact about the Luddites. Many people think the Luddites were simply against technology, but that's not the whole truth. These were actually skilled laborers in early 19th century England, and they fought for their livelihoods as machines began to replace them. With the rise of automation in textile factories, workers faced reduced wages and job losses, leading to protests and riots against the new machines that threatened their way of life. Rather than being anti-technology, the Luddites aimed to protect their craft and demand fair treatment. They believed that the introduction of power looms and mechanized equipment was not just changing how clothes were made, but also undermining the value of their skill and hard work. Ironically, their protests have turned into a cautionary tale about the impact of progress on jobs, sparking discussions that are still relevant today. So the next time you hear about the Luddites, remember, they weren't against progress itself, but rather the consequences it brought for workers like them. Let's uncover the truth about the Silk Road. This ancient trade route stretching from China to the Mediterranean wasn't just about silk and spices. It was a vibrant highway for ideas and culture. Just like modern social media, the Silk Road allowed people to exchange not only goods but also jokes, fashion trends, and philosophies. Merchants, travelers, and scholars traveled these routes, sharing stories and innovations that would shape entire cultures. Imagine a bustling marketplace where someone in China learns a new recipe from a traveler from Persia, while a Roman picks up a stylish garment made in India. The interconnectedness of the Silk Road fostered creativity and collaboration across continents, leading to a dynamic mixing of traditions. In many ways, it was the world's first global network, proving that even centuries ago, people were enthusiastic about sharing their cultures and ideas. Have you ever thought about how similar this was to today's social media? Here's what actually happens when the Olympics begin. The first recorded Olympic Games took place in 776 BCE in ancient Greece, marking a spectacular blend of sports and spirituality. These ancient games weren't just about athletic prowess. They were a grand celebration dedicated to the gods, especially Zeus. Athletes from various Greek city-states gathered in Olympia, where they competed in events like running, wrestling, and chariot racing. Each competition was accompanied by rituals and sacrifices aimed at honoring the deities, which underscored the religious importance of the event. Spectators cheered not only for their favorite athletes, but also for the divine favor they believed would be granted through these games. Over time, the Olympics evolved, but the spirit of competition and reverence for the gods remained central to the celebration. Can you imagine the excitement of being there? Guess what really drives scientific breakthroughs? The Royal Society, founded in 1660, significantly shaped the scientific revolution by creating a space where early modern scientists could connect and share ideas. Imagine a cozy gathering where brilliant minds like Isaac Newton and Robert Hooke exchanged thoughts. This collaboration sparked innovations and inspired advancements across diverse fields, from physics to biology. By promoting open discussions and sharing discoveries, the Royal Society helped turn science into a community effort, rather than isolated experiments. Their commitment to inquiry and evidence laid the groundwork for modern scientific methods, emphasizing the importance of peer review and transparency. So the next time you think about scientific progress, remember how the Royal Society brought people together to ignite curiosity and fuel discoveries that changed the world. Isn't it amazing how collaboration can lead to groundbreaking ideas? Believe it or not, the emperor penguin is massive. This stunning bird holds the title of the tallest bird in the world, soaring to impressive heights of up to 1.2 meters, or about 4 feet tall. Imagine a bird that not only can stand tall, but also thrives in some of the harshest conditions on Earth. Native to Antarctica, these remarkable birds are well adapted to survive extreme cold and fierce winds. Their thick layer of blubber and dense feathers keep them warm as they waddle across ice and snow. But size isn't all they have going for them. Emperor penguins are also known for their social behavior and incredible parenting skills. Males take turns warming their eggs while females hunt for food, showcasing a partnership that is rare in the animal kingdom. When it comes to their bustling colonies of thousands, the sight of these giant, elegant birds huddled together is truly breathtaking. So, are you ready to learn more about the fascinating life of the emperor penguin? Nature's tiny champions inspire big innovations. This discovery helps scientists better understand aerodynamics, particularly by studying the amazing flight capabilities of bumblebees. Despite their small size, these remarkable insects have mastered the art of flying, efficiently maneuvering through the air, and showcasing nature's ingenuity. Researchers have observed that bumblebees can hover, dart, and even fly backwards, defying traditional aerodynamic principles that often apply to larger aircraft. By analyzing their wing movements and techniques, experts are unlocking secrets that can inform the design of robots and drones. This means that innovations in robotics and drone technology could lead to more agile and efficient machines, mimicking the bumblebee's ability to navigate complex environments. So, the next time you see a bumblebee buzzing around, remember that it's not just a cute insect. It's a source of inspiration for cutting-edge technology that could revolutionize how we think about flight. Is it really true that ancient builders sparkled their stones? Long ago, skilled workers took the time to polish each stone until it gleamed brilliantly in the sunlight. This careful craftsmanship was not just for looks. It transformed ordinary materials into dazzling elements that could genuinely catch the eye of anyone passing by. Imagine walking through a desert city surrounded by buildings that sparkled like diamonds under a clear blue sky. The meticulous attention to detail these artisans gave to each stone reflects their dedication and artistry. The resulting structures didn't just serve functional purposes, they dazzled and inspired awe, turning ordinary buildings into extraordinary landmarks. As sunlight hit these polished surfaces, it created a radiant display that must have felt magical, enhancing the beauty of their surroundings. Could this dazzling approach to construction still inspire modern architecture today? Believe it or not, Alaska was bought for just $7.2 million. In 1867, the United States made a monumental purchase by acquiring Alaska from Russia, a deal famously orchestrated by Secretary of State William Seward. At the time, many Americans viewed Alaska as a frozen wasteland, leading to the nickname Seward's Folly or Seward's Icebox. However, Seward had a vision of its potential, seeing its vast natural resources and strategic advantages. The purchase price of $7.2 million might seem incredibly low today, but it translated to about 2 cents an acre. This bold move expanded U.S. territory significantly and opened the door to the rich bounty of resources Alaska would later provide, including oil, gold, and fish. The deal also added immense value in terms of military positioning and trade routes. Today, Alaska stands as a testament to foresight and the unexpected benefits of bold political decisions. Isn't it intriguing how something once considered a folly turned into such a vital part of the U.S. landscape? This might surprise you. Franklin invented swim floats. In 1717, Benjamin Franklin, one of America's founding figures, created swim floats to help people stay afloat while swimming. These innovative devices were crafted from wood and various other materials, making them quite the breakthrough for water safety. Imagine trying to swim without the use of your hands or feet. Franklin understood the struggles some swimmers faced, especially those who couldn't swim well or were learning. His floats allowed swimmers to maintain buoyancy and confidence in the water, making the art of swimming more accessible. In a time when most safety devices were rudimentary, Franklin's thoughtful invention showcased his creativity and understanding of human needs. The swim floats represented a blend of practicality and ingenuity, proving that even simple solutions could make a big impact on people's lives. Thanks to Franklin's inventive spirit, swimming became a fun and safer activity for many. How cool is that? Paragliding, thrill, or risky business? This exhilarating sport, known for its breathtaking views and the rush of floating through the sky, carries significant dangers. Every year, about 11 pilots out of every 11,000 face a tragic fate, highlighting just how risky paragliding can be. The thrill lies not just in the soaring heights, but also in the unpredictability of the wind and weather, which can change in an instant. Experienced pilots know that factors like sudden gusts or poor visibility can turn a joyous flight into a perilous situation. Additionally, human error, such as miscalculating landings, can lead to serious accidents. Equipment failure also poses a threat. Even minor malfunctions with a paraglider can have catastrophic results. So while paragliding offers an unmatched sense of freedom and adventure, it's essential for enthusiasts to prioritize safety, respect nature, and continually improve their skills. What if I told you sea silk is real? This extraordinary fabric, known as the rarest in the world, comes from the delicate fibers of Mediterranean clams. When crafted expertly, sea silk sparkles and shimmers like gold, creating a stunning effect that has captivated people for centuries. The process of harvesting these fibers is incredibly labor-intensive, requiring immense skill and patience. Only a handful of artisans still know the traditional methods to weave this luxurious material, making sea silk not only rare, but also a highly sought-after treasure in the fashion world. Its light, airy texture feels soft against the skin, making it perfect for elegant garments and accessories. Imagine wearing a piece of history that connects you to ancient traditions. With its beautiful sheen and unique origin, sea silk is a testament to the amazing possibilities of natural materials. Why do you think something so rare is worth so much? Unbelievable spinach becomes a tool for healing. Researchers in the United States have transformed spinach leaves into scaffolding for human tissue, a groundbreaking discovery in regenerative medicine. By using stem cells that naturally organize into structures similar to skin or blood vessels, scientists are creating a new way to support organ growth. Imagine a future where we can grow organs without relying on donors. This innovative method utilizes the strong, flexible veins of spinach leaves as a framework, making it easier for cells to thrive and develop. The process involves stripping the leaf of its green chlorophyll and leaving behind the vascular structure, which is then infused with stem cells. This could pave the way for developing custom organs tailored to individual patients, significantly reducing the risk of rejection and addressing the shortage of organ donations. Isn't it fascinating how something as simple as spinach might change medicine forever? Discover the unique charm of Giethoorn Village. This enchanting destination in the Netherlands, often called the Venice of the North, stands out because it has no roads for cars. Instead, visitors glide along picturesque canals that link quaint thatched roof houses, creating a serene atmosphere. Founded in the 13th century, Giethoorn is home to about 2,600 friendly residents who embrace their car-free way of life. With around 800,000 tourists flocking each year, it's clear that people are captivated by the village's beauty and tranquility. Tourists can explore by traditional wooden boats called whispering boats, which gently navigate the waterways without disturbing the peaceful ambience. Imagine wandering through charming pathways lined with flowers and soaking in the sights of elegant swans gliding by. Giethoorn isn't just a village, it's a delightful escape from the hustle and bustle of modern life, inviting everyone to experience its timeless charm. Guess what really drives global birthday celebrations? Approximately 22 million people worldwide share the same birthday, creating an invisible party that fills the air with a sense of unity and celebration. This incredible phenomenon shows just how random birth dates can be and how many lives can intersect on a single day. Imagine the joy and surprise of finding out that friends, family, or even celebrities are also blowing out candles on the same day as you. This connection can spark conversations, foster friendships, and even inspire gatherings. It's a reminder of our shared experiences as humans, regardless of where we live. Think about it, 22 million people, all celebrating their lives together, highlights not just the odds of birth, but the beautiful tapestry of our shared existence. So the next time you blow out your candles, just know you're part of a much bigger celebration happening around the globe. Let's uncover the truth about our cosmic journey. Our solar system, which includes our beloved sun, doesn't just sit still, it orbits the center of the Milky Way galaxy. This incredible trip takes about 230 million Earth years to complete, and scientists refer to this lengthy period as a galactic year or cosmic year. Can you imagine that? Given the sun's age of around 4.6 billion years, it has already traveled through space, completing nearly 20 of these galactic orbits. This fascinating movement is a reminder of how dynamic our universe is, and it connects us to the larger tapestry of space. As we spin through the cosmos, we also experience the wonders of time and distance in a way that makes our lives seem fleeting. Just think about it. While we go about our daily routines, the sun is constantly carrying us on an adventure through the stars. Believe it or not, hurricanes have surprising names. This fascinating naming tradition kicked off thanks to meteorologist Clement Ragg in the late 1800s. Ragg had a unique approach. He decided to name storms after politicians he didn't like, which definitely added a personal touch to weather reporting. His method was quite different from what we know today, where storms are named in alphabetical order and alternate between male and female names. The intention behind naming hurricanes is to make it easier for people to understand and communicate about these powerful storms. Names help to reduce confusion when multiple storms are occurring at once. Today, organizations like the National Hurricane Center keep a list of names and retire those of particularly destructive storms. So next time a hurricane makes headlines, remember there's a bit of history and personality behind that name. This might surprise you. A glitch made him rich. Chris Reynolds, a regular guy from Pennsylvania, found himself in a surreal situation when he logged into his PayPal account and saw a jaw-dropping balance of $92 million. Yes, you read that correctly, $92 million. This astonishing financial windfall occurred due to a system error, providing Reynolds with a brief moment of wealth that many can only dream about. For a few hours, he was technically the richest man in the world, living the ultimate fantasy of instant riches. Imagine the possibilities that flashed through his mind. However, this dream didn't last long. PayPal quickly rectified the mistake and reverted the balance back to its original state. While he never got to spend a cent, Reynolds' story captures the imagination. It reminds us how technology can sometimes create bizarre and unexpected moments in our lives. His experience raises intriguing questions about digital banking and the reliability of online transactions, leaving us to wonder, how would each of us react to such a shocking discovery? Why has Oxford shaped so many great leaders? This prestigious university has a rich history of producing influential figures, claiming an impressive 28 British prime ministers among its alumni. Beyond politics, Oxford is home to a variety of writers and thinkers whose works have shaped literature and philosophy. With over 50 Nobel Prize winners, it stands as a beacon of academic excellence and intellectual achievement. The university's unique tutorial system fosters deep discussions and critical thinking, allowing students to explore complex ideas with their professors. This hands-on learning environment encourages innovation and debate, equipping graduates with the skills needed to make significant contributions to society. Oxford's long-standing traditions and peerless resources continue to attract ambitious individuals from around the world, eager to change the game in various fields. What inspires so many to pursue greatness at Oxford? Pigs need shade just like we do. Did you know that pigs, particularly the adorable pink ones, can actually get sunburned? Just like humans, they are at risk when exposed to too much sunlight. Their skin is sensitive and can easily burn, leading to discomfort and potential health issues. This is why it's essential for pig owners to provide adequate shade and housing for their pets. In the wild, pigs often seek refuge under trees or other natural structures to escape the sun's intense rays. Domesticated pigs, however, rely on humans to create a safe environment for them. Providing shelter not only helps keep them cool, but also supports their overall well-being. When pigs are protected from excessive sun exposure, they can enjoy their day, rooting around and exploring without the worry of sunburn. So next time you see a pink pig, remember they need a little love in the form of shade. How can we help protect our porcine friends from the sun? Believe it or not, gear loops on backpacks are game changers. These nifty little features are not just for decoration. They are specifically designed for attaching essential tools like hiking poles or shovels. When you're out in nature, having your gear secured and easily accessible can make all the difference. To use a gear loop, simply thread the handle of your tool through the loop and secure it with an elastic hook, ensuring everything stays in place as you hike. This clever design keeps your hands free and your gear organized, allowing you to navigate rough terrains or steep trails with ease. Manufacturers often place these loops strategically on the sides or front of the backpack for quick access while on the move. Whether you're scaling a hill or enjoying a leisurely walk, gear loops can be your best friend in maintaining a tidy and efficient pack. So next time you're preparing for an adventure, ask yourself, are you taking full advantage of those handy gear loops? Here's a wild fact about Jupiter's orbit. While most planets spin around the sun in a straightforward path, Jupiter takes a unique approach. As the largest planet in our solar system, Jupiter is so massive that it affects the sun, creating a fascinating dance between the two. Instead of just circling the sun like Earth does, they both orbit a common center of gravity, which is located just above the sun's surface. This shared point, called the barycenter, means that even the sun sways slightly due to Jupiter's immense pull. Picture it, Jupiter, a giant gas ball with a spot that's bigger than Earth, playing a tug-of-war with the sun. This interaction showcases how interconnected our solar system is. Jupiter's powerful influence not only shapes its moon's orbits, but also plays a role in the overall dynamics of our cosmic neighborhood. Isn't it amazing how planets can share the spotlight like this? What if I told you about the Kayon tribes? The Kayon tribes, especially the Kayon Lawi, live in the stunning and remote mountainous regions of Myanmar and Thailand. Their vibrant culture has remained intact for centuries, deeply rooted in agriculture and traditional crafts like weaving and pottery. These communities value their connection to the land, relying on farming practices passed down through generations. However, as modern influences seep into their territories, the Kayon tribes are facing new challenges. Tourists are increasingly drawn to their breathtaking landscapes and rich cultures, bringing both opportunities and pressures. While some tribal members embrace these changes, others worry about losing their age-old customs and social structures. How will the Kayan tribes navigate this delicate balance between preserving their heritage and adapting to a rapidly changing world? Explore the truth behind Hoovervilles during the Great Depression. During the 1930s, America faced an economic crisis that left millions struggling to survive. As jobs disappeared and families lost their homes, desperate individuals turned to building makeshift towns known as Hoovervilles. Named after President Herbert Hoover, these shanty towns sprang up across the nation, with people blaming him for their hardships. Constructed from scrap materials like cardboard and wood, Hoovervilles reflected the resilience and resourcefulness of their inhabitants. These communities often included basic necessities such as food, shelter, and even makeshift schools, providing some semblance of normalcy amid poverty. While they were a stark reminder of the era's challenges, Hoovervilles also highlighted the strength of human spirit. Many residents banded together to support one another, sharing resources and stories of hope. As America worked to recover from the Great Depression, Hoovervilles faded, but their legacy remains a powerful symbol of perseverance and community spirit in tough times. How have such responses to hardship shaped our history? Here's an amazing fact about dogs' night vision. It turns out that dogs have superior vision in low-light conditions compared to us humans. This fascinating ability is largely due to two features: their larger pupils and a special reflective layer behind their retinas called the tapetum lucidum. Imagine the tapetum lucidum as a kind of mirror that bounces light back through the retina, giving their eyes a second chance to capture those dim rays. This adaptation is incredibly useful for dogs, especially since many of them are natural nocturnal hunters. With this enhanced vision, dogs can easily detect movement even when it's nearly dark outside, making them outstanding companions for nighttime adventures. So the next time you find yourself navigating through a dark yard or park, just remember that your furry friend is likely seeing things you can't. This remarkable evolutionary trait helps dogs thrive in various environments and contributes to their amazing hunting instincts. How cool is it that their eyes are designed so uniquely to navigate the night? Prepare to be amazed by Jackie Chan's unique family history. Did you know that the famous martial artist and actor Jackie Chan has a truly astonishing family background? His mother was involved in drug smuggling, while his father led a life as a spy. The two crossed paths dramatically when Chan's father, in the line of duty, arrested his mother for smuggling opium. Surprisingly, this unusual beginning blossomed into a romance that sealed their fate as a couple. They married and eventually gave birth to Jackie, who would grow up to be a global superstar. This rich and eventful backstory sheds light on how Chan's early life was intertwined with drama and resilience. Balancing the legacies of both parents, Jackie Chan transformed those early experiences into incredible storytelling and remarkable martial arts on screen. Isn't it fascinating to think how such a unique upbringing shaped his incredible career? You won't believe this about the penny. Producing a single penny actually costs 1.5 cents, which means it's more expensive to make than the value it represents. Despite this odd situation, the U.S. Mint issued a staggering $46 million worth of pennies in 2018 alone. So why continue making them if they lose money? The penny holds sentimental value and plays a role in keeping cash transactions workable. Many people still rely on coins for small purchases, and removing them could complicate pricing. However, the ongoing production raises questions about the future of coins in our increasingly digital world. As more people use credit cards and mobile payments, we might wonder, are pennies on their way out? Will they become a relic of the past, saved for collectors and specific uses? Or will they continue to have a place in our pockets? Did you know octopuses have rejection strategies? Female octopuses are fascinating creatures, and they have a unique way of handling unwanted male attention. When a male approaches and she isn't interested, she doesn't just swim away. Instead, she starts throwing shells, seaweed, or even mud at him with impressive accuracy. This curious behavior is believed to serve two purposes: to clearly reject the suitor and to mark her territory. Think about it. How many animals have such a creative way to express their preferences? Meanwhile, the males usually try to dodge these flying objects without retaliating, which shows they understand the message being sent. This interaction reveals not just the intelligence of octopuses, but also their complex social behaviors. Imagine a world where rejection has such flair. While some creatures resort to simple signaling, these clever cephalopods take communication to the next level, making the underwater world much more intriguing. Have you heard about China's massive pillow fights? In various cities across China, people are gathering for a unique and entertaining form of stress relief: large outdoor pillow fights. These fun-filled events are organized to encourage collective joy and laughter among participants of all ages. Imagine the sight of hundreds of people swinging fluffy pillows and bursting into laughter, all while sharing a carefree moment in their busy lives. These pillow fights not only promote social interaction, but also bring a sense of community spirit. Participants can leave their worries behind for a while, immersing themselves in a lighthearted battle where the only goal is to have fun. Organizers often create festive atmospheres with music and snacks, making it a delightful outing for friends and families. So, if you're ever in China, why not join in on the fun? You'll have the chance to connect with others while enjoying a playful break from everyday life. What do you think? Could you handle the fluff-filled chaos? Did pirates really wear eye patches for a reason? Many of us picture pirates with a rugged look, complete with a classic eye patch. However, there's a fascinating twist to this timeless image. Research suggests that these eye patches weren't always a sign of battle wounds or missing eyes. Instead, they likely had a clever practical purpose. When pirates ventured below deck, which was often dark and cramped, having one eye accustomed to the bright light above made it easier for them to see in the shadows. By keeping one eye covered, they could quickly adapt to the change in lighting, allowing for better visibility when they returned to lower-lit areas. Imagine how this little trick could have helped them spot valuable treasure or navigate tricky terrain in the dark. So the next time you think of pirates, remember that their distinctive eye patches may have been more of a tactical tool than a mere fashion statement. Isn't it amazing how history reveals such practical intelligence among these swashbuckling adventurers? Why did tech giants conspire against their own workers? In the early 2000s, some of the biggest names in technology, including Google, Apple, Intel, and Adobe, participated in a controversial agreement that prohibited them from hiring each other's employees. This secret pact aimed to keep salaries low and limit job mobility among their workforce, effectively controlling the labor market. Employees were left with fewer job opportunities, and potential salary increases could have been stifled due to this collusion. The situation drew widespread criticism and led to a huge $400 million class action lawsuit that exposed the company's underhanded tactics. This case raised important questions about fair labor practices and the responsibilities of corporations towards their employees. It highlighted the necessity for transparency within the industry and sparked a debate about the ethics of corporate influence on job opportunities. How did the outcome of such a lawsuit reshape hiring practices today? What if I told you grass has 6,000 species? Believe it or not, grasses make up one of the most diverse plant families on our planet. From the lush green lawns in our neighborhoods to the vast savannas stretching across Africa, these amazing plants play crucial roles in ecosystems everywhere. Most people think of grass as something that simply grows underfoot, but it comes in all shapes and sizes, each adapted to thrive in different environments. Did you know bamboo, a type of grass, can grow up to 3 feet in a single day? Grasses also provide food for many animals, help prevent soil erosion, and even contribute to our diet through grains like wheat, rice, and corn. So the next time you walk on grass, remember it's not just a basic ground cover, it's a diverse family of over 6 human species, each playing a part in Earth's rich tapestry of life. Prepare to be amazed by Hugh Laurie's unique audition. In a surprising twist, Hugh Laurie filmed his audition tape for the hit medical drama House from a bathroom in Namibia. This unusual choice stemmed from the fact that it was the only room with enough natural light. Who knew that a bathroom could be the key to landing such an iconic role? Laurie's scruffy appearance while filming Flight of the Phoenix helped set the tone for his character in House Dr. Gregory House. The rugged look quickly became associated with Dr. House's complex personality, leading Laurie to keep a similar style for nearly a decade. This choice not only added authenticity to his character, but also transformed him into a memorable television icon. It's fascinating how a simple need for good lighting and a casual appearance shaped a character that millions have come to love. Did you ever think an audition could be filmed in such an unexpected place? Ever wondered how fast first impressions happen? Research shows that people form their first opinions of others in just 1/10 of a second. That's faster than a blink. This astonishing speed highlights how our brains work quickly to assess new faces. Scientists believe that this snap judgment relies heavily on our instincts, influenced by facial expressions, body language, and even clothing choices. Often, we don't even realize we're doing it. These quick impressions can affect everything from job interviews to friendships, setting the tone for future interactions. Isn't it fascinating that such a brief moment can have a lasting impact on relationships? This phenomenon illustrates the importance of presenting ourselves in a positive light, especially in those first few seconds. While quick decisions can be useful, they also remind us to be mindful of our biases. So the next time you meet someone new, remember that both your presentation and your perception are happening in a flash. What will you do with that fleeting moment? Guess what really drives Russia's time zones? With an incredible 11 time zones, Russia is a country that moves to the beat of many clocks. This vastness brings unique challenges for transportation, communication, and governance. Imagine trying to schedule a meeting when some folks are just waking up while others are already heading to bed. Each time zone stretches across thousands of miles, making it crucial for businesses and government officials to coordinate effectively. For instance, a train traveling from Moscow in the west to Vladivostok in the east must take into account the time differences to ensure timely arrivals. This juggling act of time zones is a striking example of how geography can shape daily life in Russia. So how does the country keep everything running smoothly? By employing clever strategies and technology to streamline activities despite the differences in time. Believe it or not, armadillos can contract letters. This fascinating ability is unique to these incredible mammals. Armadillos possess a special mechanism in their immune systems that allows them to contract certain diseases, including leprosy, which is caused by the bacterium Mycobacterium leprae. What's even more astonishing is how researchers are studying armadillos to better understand this disease, especially since they can serve as a model for leprosy in humans. While leprosy is quite rare today, armadillos help scientists learn about its transmission and progression, potentially leading to better treatments. Armadillos are also remarkable for their protective armor, which helps them evade predators. They can even roll into a ball, giving them extra defense. If you're ever in the southern United States or Central America, keep an eye out for these unique creatures. Not only are they essential to the ecosystem by aerating the soil and controlling insect populations, but they're also surprising contributors to medical research. So the next time you think of this quirky mammal, remember its role in science. Did you know that Churchill Avenue crosses an airport runway? This fascinating feature in Gibraltar creates a rare intersection of road and sky. As vehicles travel down Churchill Avenue, they must pause whenever a plane is taking off or landing. This setup ensures the safety of both drivers and pilots, adding a unique twist to daily life in the area. Imagine driving along a busy road only to stop and watch an airplane zoom overhead. Locals and tourists alike have to be alert, as the road is closed temporarily for aircraft, making it a memorable experience. Traffic lights control this dance between cars and planes, making it essential for everyone to follow the rules. This unusual combination has even turned into a popular photo spot where visitors capture the remarkable moment of planes and vehicles sharing the same space. It's a prime example of how urban life interacts with aviation in an unexpected way. Hard to believe, but pi has a secret code. At the 760th decimal place of pi, there's a fascinating sequence of 6 consecutive nines known as the Feynman point. This intriguing occurrence is often compared to a hidden cheat code, nestled within the endless digits of an irrational number. Pi, approximately 3.11159, is famous for its never-ending pattern, making it a subject of curiosity for mathematicians and enthusiasts alike. The Feynman point is a milestone in this irrational journey, and its unexpected appearance sparks imaginations about patterns and randomness. Some people even find it comforting to know that such predictable sequences exist among the chaotic digits of pi. This striking finding gives us a glimpse into the beauty of mathematics, showing how even in the infinite, we can discover surprising patterns. So next time you hear about pi, remember that it holds secrets like the Feynman point. Is it really true rooftops can cook eggs? In scorching hot places like Dubai or Las Vegas, the temperature on rooftops can soar, sometimes reaching levels hot enough to cook an egg. This fascinating phenomenon isn't just a quirky fact, it showcases the extreme heat these cities endure during the summer months. When the sun beats down relentlessly, surfaces like rooftops absorb heat and become incredibly hot. In fact, studies show that on a sunny day, dark-colored roofs can reach temperatures between 150 to 200 degrees Fahrenheit, 65 to 93 degrees Celsius. Imagine leaving an egg on a rooftop for a few minutes. By the time you come back, it might just be sizzling. This unusual cooking method highlights how some everyday surfaces can transform into makeshift cooking appliances in these areas. People living in such climates often have to find creative ways to deal with this kind of heat, from using lighter roofing materials to installing innovative cooling systems to keep their homes comfortable. Can you believe the sun's power can turn ordinary roofs into frying pans? Let's uncover the truth about seatbelts. This crucial safety feature is based on Newton's first law of motion, which states that an object in motion stays in motion unless acted upon by an outside force. Imagine you're driving and suddenly hit the brakes. Without a seatbelt, your body would keep moving forward at the same speed as the car was traveling. This means that in a crash, you could be thrown from your seat or collide violently with the steering wheel or windshield. Seatbelts provide the necessary force to keep your body restrained in the event of such an impact, significantly reducing the risk of serious injuries or fatalities. They are designed to distribute the force of a collision over stronger parts of your body, like your chest and pelvis. So next time you buckle up, remember that this simple action can save your life. Why take the risk? Prepare to be amazed by glowing fungi. Over 80 species of fungi light up the night with their enchanting greenish glow, thanks to a fascinating chemical reaction involving luciferin and oxygen. These luminous mushrooms primarily thrive in tropical forests, where their radiant appearance captures the attention of curious onlookers and potential pollinators alike. This natural spectacle isn't just for show. The glow attracts insects that help spread the fungi's spores, ensuring their survival and reproduction. For centuries, humans have been captivated by this bioluminescent phenomenon, often recounting tales of mystical glowing creatures in their folklore. But what drives this incredible light production? Scientists are diving into this mystery, exploring how this glowing ability may have evolved and what advantages it might offer in the wild. The glowing fungi not only illuminate the dark, but also spark curiosity about the wonders of nature and the myriad ways life adapts and flourishes. What if I told you black holes aren't cosmic vacuums? Many people picture black holes as giant space vacuums, pulling in everything around them. But that's a bit misleading. In reality, a black hole exerts a gravitational force just like any other massive object. For example, if our sun were to be replaced by a black hole of the same mass, Earth would keep orbiting it just like we do now. The critical point lies in the event horizon, which is the boundary around a black hole. Objects need to cross this threshold to be drawn in by its gravity. Think of it like a river. You can float along the surface without getting swept away. But if you try to swim against the current too close to the rapids, you might get pulled in. So while black holes are fascinating and powerful objects, they're not the cosmic monsters many believe them to be. Hard to believe, but rodents dominate mammal diversity. Did you know that a staggering 4 out of every 10 mammal species are classified as rodents? This means that these small, often overlooked creatures are not just common, but represent a significant part of our planet's mammalian variety. Rodents include familiar animals like mice, rats, squirrels, and beavers, each showcasing remarkable adaptability. They thrive in almost every environment, from bustling cities to serene forests and even arid deserts. Their success is largely due to their ability to reproduce rapidly in their varied diets, allowing them to exploit numerous food sources. This incredible adaptability has enabled rodents to evolve into various forms, filling ecological niches that few other mammals can. So the next time you see a little mouse, remember that it's part of an impressive legacy of survival and diversity. How fascinating is that? Is it really true that waterfalls can flow upward? In Talca, Chile, an incredible natural marvel known as an inverted waterfall defies our everyday understanding of nature. This fascinating phenomenon happens when powerful winds and water currents combine in just the right way. Instead of cascading downwards, the water appears to flow upwards, creating an enchanting illusion that leaves onlookers questioning gravity itself. Imagine standing by the river, experiencing the refreshing spray of water while watching it seemingly defy nature's rules. Local residents and curious travelers alike flock to this unique attraction, eager to capture the mesmerizing sight. It's a perfect example of how nature can surprise us, reminding us that there are still mysteries to uncover in the world. Have you ever witnessed anything so strange and captivating? Let's uncover the truth about Neil Armstrong's famous words. When Neil Armstrong took his historic first step onto the moon in 1969, he intended to say, "That's one small step for a man, one giant leap for mankind." However, a small glitch in the transmission caused the crucial A to disappear, leading to a slight change in meaning. This omission left many listeners puzzled, as it sounded like he declared, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind." Armstrong has often clarified that he never meant to drop the article. This small detail has sparked debate among linguists, historians, and space enthusiasts for decades. Could you imagine how different the impact of his words might have been if that tiny word had been included? Despite the mix-up, Armstrong's message continues to inspire generations, symbolizing humanity's incredible ability to explore beyond Earth. What do you think his words mean to you? Did you know the Iberian lynx is critically endangered? This remarkable feline, found only on the Iberian Peninsula in Europe, is facing a tough battle against extinction. With fewer than 500 individuals left in the wild, the Iberian lynx holds the title of the world's most endangered cat species. Habitat loss, dwindling prey, and road accidents have all contributed to its dramatic decline. These lynxes rely heavily on the European rabbit, which has also seen its population plummet due to diseases and habitat changes. Conservation efforts are underway to save this unique species, including breeding programs and habitat restoration projects. Organizations and researchers are working tirelessly to increase the number of lynxes in the wild and provide better protection for their habitats. Beautifully patterned with stunning tufted ears, the Iberian lynx is not just a symbol of the rich biodiversity in Europe, but also a reminder of the urgent need for conservation. Will we be able to protect this iconic cat from disappearing forever? Did you know nurse sharks can sleep on the ocean floor? Most sharks, like the great white or hammerhead, must keep swimming to breathe by constantly passing water over their gills. This means that even while they sleep, they're often gliding slowly through the sea. However, nurse sharks have a unique trick up their sleeves. They have small openings called spiracles located just behind their eyes. These spiracles can pump water over their gills, allowing nurse sharks to rest motionless on the ocean floor. Imagine lying down for a nap while still being able to breathe. This fascinating adaptation not only helps nurse sharks conserve energy, but also showcases the incredible diversity in shark survival strategies. Each shark species has its own set of skills for thriving in challenging underwater environments, proving that the ocean is full of surprises. Believe it or not, tornadoes are nature's fiercest creations. These powerful storms can be incredibly destructive, forming when warm, moist air meets cold, dry air, creating a swirling updraft called a mesocyclone. It's that mesocyclone that gives birth to tornadoes, and once they touch down, they can wreak havoc in mere minutes. To understand just how powerful these storms can be, we use the enhanced Fujita EF scale. This scale categorizes tornadoes from EF0 to EF5, with EF5 being the strongest. In fact, EF5 tornadoes can produce winds exceeding 200 miles per hour. Such speed can tear apart buildings, uproot trees, and toss vehicles like toys. Entire towns have been devastated in the path of these fierce winds, leading to massive destruction and severe consequences for those in their way. That's why it's crucial for communities in tornado-prone areas to have emergency plans in place. Knowing how tornadoes form and how to stay safe can make a huge difference when these monsters of nature strike. Hard to believe, but umbrellas have a fascinating past. The word umbrella comes from the Latin word umbra, meaning shade or shadow. This makes sense since the earliest version of the umbrella was actually a sunshade, designed to keep people cool in the hot sun. As the concept traveled through languages like Italian and French, it maintained that association with providing shelter from the sun. When it made its way into English, the term began to shift towards something that could also protect us from rain. By the 17th century, umbrellas became commonly used for rainy weather, offering a handy way to stay dry. Today, we can't imagine rainy days without them. So the next time you pop open your umbrella, remember its journey from a simple sunshade to a must-have item for staying dry and stylish. Hard to believe, but this baby has muscles like a bodybuilder. Myostatin-related muscle hypertrophy is an incredibly rare genetic condition that causes infants to be born with an extraordinary amount of muscle mass. Imagine a newborn with defined abs and biceps, almost as if they have been lifting weights for years. This fascinating condition occurs due to a mutation in a gene responsible for producing myostatin, a protein that typically slows muscle growth. Without enough myostatin, muscles can grow unchecked, leading to exceptional strength and size at an unusually young age. While these babies may look like little athletes, it's important to note that this condition is quite rare and can come with challenges such as mobility issues or potential health concerns. Researchers continue to study myostatin to understand its effects more fully, and it might even help us unlock secrets about muscle growth and strength for everyone. Discover the incredible world of Garbage City in Egypt. Mansiat Nasser, often called Garbage City, is remarkable for its unique community, the Zabaleen, who have turned trash into treasure. Nestled in the heart of Cairo, this area faces many challenges, including limited infrastructure. Yet the Zabaleen have developed an extraordinary manual system for recycling and sorting waste. Every day, they handle tons of refuse, ensuring that as much as possible is reused or recycled. Thanks to their dedication, Garbage City boasts one of the highest recycling rates globally, showcasing how innovative solutions can emerge from adversity. The Zabaleen not only contribute to cleaning up the city, but they also create a sustainable economy within their community. This inspiring example highlights the power of resilience and ingenuity in tackling urban waste management. Can other cities learn from their success? Did you know baby carrots are just regular carrots? Surprisingly, these crunchy snacks aren't a unique variety, but rather regular carrots that have been trimmed down to a smaller size. Introduced in the 1980s, baby carrots were created to tackle food waste by using imperfect or excess carrots that might otherwise end up in the trash. Farmers found a way to cut these carrots into bite-sized pieces, making them appealing for snacking. Their bright orange color and convenient size have made them a favorite among kids and adults alike. However, many people mistakenly think that baby carrots are a different breed, but they are simply carrots with a new look. So, the next time you munch on a baby carrot, you can appreciate that you're enjoying a cleverly crafted snack, helping to reduce waste while also adding a healthy crunch to your diet. What are some other foods that might surprise you? Here's a wild fact about Instagram's first photo. The very first image shared on this popular social media platform was a charming snapshot of a dog. Uploaded by co-founder Kevin Systrom in July 2010, the photo captures a playful pup hanging out in an office, perfectly embodying the casual and friendly vibe that Instagram would become known for. The simple caption, "Hello World," greeted users, and set the stage for the billions of photos that would soon fill the platform. At that time, Instagram was just starting out, and this unassuming image hinted at the creativity and connection that would define the app. Just imagine how far Instagram has come since then. From personal moments to global movements, this little app turned into a major player in the social media landscape. Can you believe that all started with a single picture of a dog? Prepare to be amazed by the Malabar giant squirrel. This extraordinary creature is an endemic species found only in India, making it a symbol of the country's rich biodiversity. Growing up to 36 inches long, the Malabar giant squirrel boasts a striking coat that showcases a stunning range of colors, from deep orange to vibrant purple. These large squirrels are not just beautiful, they play a vital role in their ecosystem by helping to disperse seeds throughout the forest, promoting plant diversity. Typically found in the lush Western Ghats, these squirrels prefer habitats rich in trees, where they can easily glide from branch to branch. Unfortunately, their vibrant world is threatened by habitat loss due to deforestation and human encroachment. So the next time you think of squirrels, remember the Malabar giant squirrel and its colorful legacy in India's forests. Did you know flies have a clever escape trick? When a fly senses danger, it doesn't just lift off straight up like many might think. Instead, it jumps backward. This surprising escape tactic helps them evade predators and makes them tricky to catch. Flies have incredibly fast reflexes and can perceive movement quicker than we can. This backward jump allows them to quickly dart away from threats, often leaving us swatting at the air in vain. Not only does this skill help them survive in the wild, but it's also a subject of interest for scientists studying their unique flight mechanics. By understanding how flies maneuver, researchers can inspire designs in robotics and other technologies. So the next time you see a fly buzzing around, remember, it's got some impressive moves in its playbook. How do you think this knowledge could help us in everyday life? Did you know clouds can weigh over 1 million pounds? Cumulus clouds, those fluffy white shapes you often spot on sunny days, may look light and airy, but they're surprisingly heavy. These clouds are made up of billions of tiny water droplets, and all that water adds up to a staggering weight. To put it into perspective, imagine lifting a car off the ground. That's just a fraction of what a cumulus cloud weighs. What's fascinating is that despite this enormous weight, these clouds float effortlessly in the sky. This phenomenon happens because of the buoyant force created by the surrounding air, pushing upward against the cloud's weight. It's a great example of the complex and beautifully intricate processes that dictate our weather and how the atmosphere behaves. Every time you gaze up at a cumulus cloud, remember the science behind its incredible weight hanging above you. Why exactly does Japan offer coffin experiences? At a unique theme park in Japan, adventure seekers can try an unusual attraction, being buried alive in a coffin. This experience isn't just about thrills. It's designed to encourage participants to reflect on life and embrace a new perspective. Inside the coffin, visitors experience darkness and silence, allowing them to confront their fears and think about what truly matters to them. The park emphasizes that this is a safe and controlled environment, with staff always ready to help. It's a strange concept that might raise a few eyebrows, but for many, it serves as a profound and memorable life lesson. While some may question the appeal, this experience symbolizes Japan's innovative and diverse approach to entertainment, showcasing how different cultures can transform even the most bizarre ideas into impactful experiences. Are you curious enough to try it yourself? Have you ever heard Eminem's speedy lyrics in Rap God? This iconic song holds the record for the most words in a hit single, featuring over 1,500 words packed into just over 6 minutes. Imagine that! Eminem delivers some lyrics at a breakneck pace of over 6 words per second, showcasing not just his remarkable verbal skill, but also the complexity and depth of his music. Rap God isn't just a display of speed, it's also filled with intricate rhymes, clever wordplay, and multifaceted themes that resonate with listeners. The song features him lyrically reflecting on his journey in the music industry, his impact, and the challenges he's faced. This track has sparked conversations about rap as an art form and has inspired many aspiring artists to push their own boundaries. Eminem's ability to articulate such a large number of words so quickly while maintaining rhythm and flow is nothing short of impressive. How did he achieve this incredible feat, and what does it mean for the future of rap music? You might be shocked to learn that paper cuts hurt. Studies show that shallow cuts on your fingertips are some of the most painful injuries you can experience. Why is that? It's all due to the high concentration of nerve endings in that area, making even a tiny slice feel incredibly painful. This surprising insight into paper cuts has led employers to rethink safety measures in workplaces that deal with paper regularly. By recognizing this common injury, companies are now implementing protective practices, such as using safety cutters or encouraging workers to wear finger guards. These changes may sound simple, but they can significantly reduce the number of painful cuts that employees suffer. So next time you get a paper cut, remember it's not just a minor inconvenience, it's a reminder of how sensitive our fingertips are and the importance of keeping everyone safe at work. Why exactly does fortune cookie magic happen? It's not every day that a simple cookie brings luck, but that's exactly what happened when a fortune cookie company printed lucky numbers that surprisingly matched a lottery drawing. Out of nowhere, over 100 people found themselves winning, turning ordinary cookies into legends of fortune-telling. This incredible coincidence raised eyebrows and led people to wonder if these cookies hold any real power. Each cookie usually contains a random message, but when these specific numbers appeared, it felt like the universe aligned perfectly. The excitement spread, and those who won cherished their cookies not just as treats, but as tokens of good fortune. This event sparked discussions about luck, chance, and whether sometimes the predictions we find in the most unexpected places can come true. So do you believe in the magic of fortune cookies? What lucky numbers might be hiding in your next one? Guess what really drives the San Francisco Fog Cam? It's a unique online experience that's been capturing our attention since 1994. This webcam, located atop the Sutro Tower in San Francisco, offers a breathtaking view of the ever-changing fog rolling in and out of the city. It allows people from all over the world to watch how the iconic fog blankets landmarks like the Golden Gate Bridge and the skyline. The San Francisco Fog Cam is not just a fun visual treat. It has become a part of the city's culture, symbolizing the mysterious beauty of San Francisco's climate. Thousands tune in daily, whether it's to check the weather or to enjoy the serene and sometimes dramatic scenery. Isn't it fascinating that a simple camera has kept us all connected for so many years? Can you imagine that iconic lunch break in New York? The Top of the Rock observation deck in New York City brings history to life with an incredible attraction inspired by the legendary 1932 photograph of brave workers enjoying their meal while perched on a steel beam high above the streets. This image captures not just a moment of lunch, but a symbol of resilience and the spirit of the city during a transformative time. As you take in the breathtaking views from the observation deck, you can explore this remarkable exhibition that pays homage to those hardworking men who were building New York's skyline. Visitors can step on a replica of the beam and feel the thrill of being above the city, just like those workers did. This unique experience connects us to the past and inspires awe for the city's rich history. So whether you're a history buff or just looking for a fantastic view, Top of the Rock has something special waiting for you. Here's a wild fact about sepia ink. This fascinating brownish hue, commonly used in art and writing, comes from the fluid produced by cuttlefish. Imagine an artist brushing their canvas with a color that connects them to the ocean's depths. For centuries, sepia ink has offered more than just a striking shade. It brings a splash of history to artistic creations. Artists valued it not just for its warm, earthy tones, but also for its unique origins and the story it carries from the sea. The ink has been used since ancient times, lending a sense of timelessness to sketches, writings, and paintings. When you see the rich, velvety strokes of sepia, you're witnessing centuries of tradition and craftsmanship intertwined with marine life. Isn't it incredible how something so simple as ink can hold such a vivid oceanic connection? Did you know Polaris won't always be our North Star? Polaris shines brightly in our sky, making it a reliable guide for navigation. Its position near the North Celestial Pole is why it's often called the North Star. However, this won't always be the case. Over thousands of years, Earth's axial precession causes its axis to slowly wobble, which affects the position of stars. This means that Polaris will gradually drift away from true north, and eventually, around 14,000 years from now, Vega will reclaim the title of North Star, just like it did in ancient Egyptian times. The ancient Egyptians revered Vega, and they would have used it for navigation when it dominated the night sky. If you're gazing up at the stars now, take a moment to appreciate Polaris. It's not just a star, it's a part of our planet's dynamic celestial history. Imagine how future astronomers will look to a different star as their guiding light. Isn't it fascinating how our sky is always changing? What if I told you opposable thumbs set us apart? This fascinating feature is shared by humans, primates, and opossums, and it plays a vital role in our ability to grasp objects and use tools. Our thumbs can move freely and oppose our fingers, allowing us to hold items, write, and create intricate tools, a skill that has propelled human advancement. Primates like gorillas and chimpanzees also benefit from this adaptation, helping them navigate their environments and use branches for foraging. However, opossums are quite different. They have opposable thumbs too, but they lack thumbnails, making them unique among the trio. This characteristic gives them a remarkable grip, enabling them to navigate tricky terrains. So next time you pick up a pencil or your favorite snack, remember how important those opposable thumbs are. What would we do without them? Did you know that boredom can speed up your heart rate? This surprising fact highlights that boredom isn't just a mental state, it's also a physiological one. When people experience boredom, their bodies can enter a high arousal state, which means that their heart rates may actually increase. It turns out that when we're feeling bored, nearby situations can trigger a burst of energy as our bodies respond to perceived lack of stimulation. This boost in heart rate may startle us, making us feel restless as we seek something more engaging to do. So next time you find yourself twiddling your thumbs, remember that your body is reacting. While boredom might feel uncomfortable, it can serve an important purpose by prompting us to seek out excitement or creativity. Embracing these moments can lead us to discover new hobbies or interests. Isn't it fascinating how your body reacts even when your mind feels stuck? Get ready for the world's largest festival celebration. Every year, thousands of people from around the globe flock to Munich, Germany for the legendary Oktoberfest. This vibrant 16-day festival is a spectacular showcase of Bavarian culture, featuring mouth-watering food, traditional music, and, of course, plenty of beer. With over 6 million visitors, Oktoberfest is not just a local event, but a global phenomenon that draws enthusiasts from every corner of the planet. Imagine yourself strolling through the colorful tents, savoring authentic sausages, and tapping your feet to lively folk music while surrounded by friends and family. The festival also includes lively parades that honor Bavarian traditions, with participants dressed in the iconic lederhosen and dirndls. It's a joyous gathering filled with laughter and a sense of community, where people connect through shared experiences and a love for celebration. Whether you're a beer connoisseur or simply love good food and entertainment, Oktoberfest offers an unforgettable experience that celebrates the spirit of togetherness and fun. Are you ready to join the festivities? What if I told you Dubai has indoor skiing? Ski Dubai, located in the Mall of the Emirates, is one of the world's largest indoor ski resorts, where winter fun thrives despite the desert heat. This incredible facility boasts 22,500 square meters of skiable terrain, complete with real snow, slopes for all skill levels, and even a chairlift. Visitors can enjoy activities like snowboarding, tobogganing, and even meeting penguins. Imagine stepping out of the sweltering UAE sun and into a winter wonderland, complete with snowmen and ice castles. Opened in 2005, Ski Dubai showcases architectural ingenuity, bringing the thrill of winter sports to a region known for its scorching temperatures. This unique experience attracts tourists and locals alike, proving that you can ski in the desert. Ready to enjoy a snowy adventure in the heart of the UAE? Prepare to be amazed by how light travels. Light from the sun journeys about 93 million miles to reach Earth, taking approximately 8 minutes and 20 seconds to do so. This means that when you gaze at the sun, you're actually seeing it not as it is now, but as it was over 8 minutes ago. That's because light travels at a mind-boggling speed of around 282 miles per second. But it doesn't stop there. This incredible speed lets us explore the universe in a unique way. When we observe distant stars and galaxies, we're looking back through time, witnessing events that may have occurred thousands or millions of years ago. Each twinkling star carries stories from the past, allowing astronomers to piece together a cosmic history. So next time you look at the night sky, remember, you're not just seeing stars, but also glimpses into the ancient universe. Did you know Clinton visited North Korea in 2009? This historic event marked the first time a sitting U.S. president stepped foot in the secretive nation. Bill Clinton traveled to North Korea to negotiate the release of 2 American journalists, Yoona Lee and Laura Ling, who had been detained for illegal entry into the country. During the visit, Clinton met with Kim Jong-il, the country's enigmatic leader, in a bid to secure their freedom. The meeting was highly significant, emphasizing the delicate balance of diplomacy and international relations. While the primary goal was the journalist's release, it also opened a door for dialogue between the United States and North Korea. The unique visit came at a time of heightened tensions over North Korea's nuclear program. Clinton's trip demonstrated that even in times of conflict, diplomacy can pave the way for discussions, showcasing the power of conversation in addressing global issues. It raises questions about how diplomatic efforts can influence relations with countries that are often considered unreachable. Don't you think? Did you know crocodiles can't turn fast? These ancient reptiles may be fearsome predators in the water, but on land, they're surprisingly limited in their agility. While crocodiles can reach speeds of up to 12 miles per hour in short bursts, they find it challenging to make quick turns. This means that if you ever encounter a crocodile on land, which is quite rare as they prefer water, running in a zigzag pattern could actually help you escape. The sharp angles make it harder for the crocodile to track you, as it struggles to pivot quickly. Their body structure is designed for a life in water, not for rapid maneuvering on land, so this escape strategy could turn the tables on a croc. So if you ever find yourself in a sticky situation, remember the zigzag. It's a clever little tip to add to your survival toolkit, right? Hedy Lamarr dazzled Hollywood and invented technology. This remarkable woman was not just a stunning film star, she was also a brilliant inventor. During World War II, Lamarr developed a groundbreaking frequency-hopping communication system that aimed to help the Allied forces by preventing enemies from intercepting radio signals. The idea was simple, yet revolutionary. By rapidly switching frequencies, the communication could remain secure and stay one step ahead of enemy efforts to jam it. Although the military didn't adopt her invention at the time, it laid the foundation for modern technologies we rely on today, such as Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. Isn't it incredible how Hedy seamlessly blended her passions for performing art and invention? She is a prime example of how creativity can flourish outside the spotlight, proving that talent can shine in many different ways. Is it really true that most vegetarians return to meat? A recent survey of 11,000 Americans revealed an eyebrow-raising statistic. 84% of those who identify as vegetarians or vegans eventually start eating meat again. Many people assume that once someone decides to adopt a meat-free lifestyle, they stick with it for good. However, diverse reasons lead many to revert. Social pressures play a big role. Eating with family or friends can sometimes make it difficult to refuse meat dishes. Comfort also comes into play, as some may crave the taste or familiarity of their former meals. Additionally, health goals can influence this shift. Some find it challenging to meet all their nutritional needs without meat, prompting a return to their old eating habits. It's fascinating to see how lifestyle choices are influenced by social dynamics and personal well-being. So what does this mean for the vegetarian and vegan communities? Perhaps it highlights the importance of support systems and education about balanced diets. Pro gamers are raking in millions from esports tournaments. This might surprise you, but many gamers have turned their passion for playing video games into a full-time career. Esports, or electronic sports, involves competitive gameplay that is often showcased in tournaments streamed live to audiences worldwide. Popular games like League of Legends, Dota 2, and Fortnite have captivated millions, and the prize pools for these competitions can reach staggering amounts, sometimes exceeding millions of dollars. Players train rigorously, honing their skills and strategies to compete at the highest levels. With professional teams and sponsorships, the gaming industry has transformed into a serious business with lucrative opportunities. Audiences gather online and in person to watch their favorite teams battle it out, creating a vibrant community around competitive gaming. As a result, pro gamers not only gain fame, but also substantial financial rewards. Who would have thought that playing video games could lead to such incredible success? Is it really true that machines can think like us? Artificial intelligence, or AI, is reshaping our world in fascinating ways. It refers to computer systems designed to tackle tasks that would normally need human smarts, such as learning new information, solving problems, and understanding language. Imagine a machine that can learn from experience, recognize voices, or even chat with you. AI systems achieve this by using complex algorithms and impressive amounts of data to find patterns and make decisions. These technologies are not just cool gadgets. They are changing how we work, communicate, and connect with each other. From smart assistants on our phones to advanced robots in factories, AI is becoming a part of our daily lives, enhancing efficiency and opening doors to new possibilities. But as we embrace this intelligent technology, we also need to consider the ethical questions it raises. How much should we rely on machines to think for us? What if orchids could fool bees and ducks? Some orchid varieties have evolved in fascinating ways to mimic the appearance of insects and animals. For instance, certain orchids resemble bees so closely that they attract male bees, which are tricked into thinking they are encountering a mate. This clever ruse helps the orchids secure pollination, as the bee then carries their pollen to another flower in search of a true partner. But that's not all. Some orchids take their mimicry to the next level by resembling flying ducks, playful apes, or even birds soaring through the sky. This remarkable adaptation showcases the creativity and diversity found in nature. These mimicry tactics not only highlight the beauty of orchids, but also the complex relationships within ecosystems. By understanding how these plants attract their pollinators, we gain insight into the intricate dance of nature at work. Each orchid's unique shape and color tells a story of survival and adaptation, reminding us that the natural world is full of surprises and wonders waiting to be explored. What if I told you about Mount Aja's stargazing magic? This stunning mountain, towering around 14,000 feet, is a hidden gem for astronomy lovers, far from the hustle and bustle of Hawaii. With its lofty elevation, Mount Aja provides a breathtaking viewpoint that is perfect for observing the night sky. Astronomers from all over seek this special locale, as it offers spectacular views and minimal light pollution. Imagine standing on the summit, surrounded by the crisp air and awe-inspiring vistas as you gaze at the twinkling stars above. The mountain's unique blend of nature and science creates an astonishing experience, whether you're a seasoned stargazer or a curious beginner. Because it's often less crowded than other famous spots, you can enjoy a more intimate encounter with the cosmos. This combination of altitude and tranquility helps you connect with the universe like never before. So, if you're looking for a fantastic place to marvel at the stars, Mount Aja could be your next adventure. You might be shocked to learn that hitchhiking is legal in Cuba. It's a unique law that requires government vehicles with available passenger space to stop and offer rides to those waiting. This rule showcases Cuba's strong sense of community and support for its citizens. In a country where public transportation can be limited, this law plays a vital role in helping people get around. Imagine standing on the side of the road and a government car pulls up just to ask if you need a lift. This practice not only aids those in need of transportation, but also fosters a spirit of cooperation among the populace. It's a beautiful reminder of how helping others can be embedded in the law, emphasizing kindness in everyday life. So next time you think about travel, consider how different countries address the needs of their citizens. Would such a law work elsewhere? Why is spider silk stronger than steel? This remarkable material is thinner than a single human hair, yet it packs an incredible punch. Spider silk, made by spiders to create webs, is not only lightweight, but also surprisingly strong. A strand of it is 5 times stronger than a steel wire of the same thickness. Scientists believe that this strength comes from the unique structure of the silk proteins, which are organized in a way that allows them to stretch and absorb energy without breaking. This flexibility and tensile strength makes spider silk a fascinating subject for researchers looking to develop new materials in medicine and engineering. Scientists are even exploring ways to produce synthetic spider silk for uses like medical sutures, biodegradable fishing lines, and even bulletproof clothing. Imagine wearing a shirt that feels like air, but can protect you. With ongoing studies, we may unlock new secrets about this incredible silk that could revolutionize various industries. Who knew such tiny creatures could inspire such large innovations? Have you ever heard of Lake Baikal's treasure? This stunning lake, located in Siberia, is not just beautiful, but also holds a remarkable secret. It contains a whopping 20% of the world's unfrozen fresh water. That's right, Lake Baikal is the largest freshwater lake by volume in the world, holding about 23,600 cubic kilometers of water. To put it in perspective, that's enough water to fill more than 300 billion bathtubs. This ancient lake, estimated to be around 25 million years old, is home to unique wildlife, including the Baikal seal, which is found nowhere else on Earth. The water in Lake Baikal is crystal clear, with amazing visibility that can reach over 40 meters in some places. It's not only crucial for the ecosystem, but also serves as a vital resource for the nearby communities who depend on it for drinking water. Additionally, UNESCO recognized it as a World Heritage Site, highlighting its significant biodiversity and cultural importance. Isn't it fascinating how one lake can be such a treasure for both nature and people? Can you believe a car has 41,199 LED lights? The 2017 Lexus IS, known as the Lexus Light, was transformed for Dua Lipa's music video Be The One, turning the vehicle into a dazzling spectacle. Imagine a vehicle not just for driving, but as a giant programmable screen, completely covered in LED lights that create stunning visuals. If you aligned all 41,999 lights end-to-end, they'd stretch an incredible half a mile. This engineering marvel showcases how technology and creativity can come together in unexpected ways. The innovative use of LEDs turns the car into a moving canvas, capable of displaying vibrant colors and animations that dance along its surface. It's not just eye-catching, it highlights advancements in automotive design where aesthetics meet functionality. The Lexus Light is more than just a car. It represents a bold artistic vision that wowed audiences in the music video and beyond. How cool is it to see a car transformed into a work of art on the road? Discover the record-breaking paper airplane launch in Arizona. In 2012, a massive paper airplane, measuring an incredible 45 feet long, took to the skies in Arizona. This impressive feat used reinforced cardboard to not only ensure the plane's strength, but also to improve its aerodynamics. Engineers and enthusiasts gathered to witness this unique launch, showcasing how creativity and engineering skills combined can produce astonishing results. The airplane wasn't just about size, it also demonstrated principles of flight, like lift and drag, which are essential in aviation. Making a paper airplane might sound simple, but engineering one that can actually fly at such a scale is a different story. This launch highlighted how playful experimentation can lead to remarkable achievements and inspire future generations of builders and dreamers. Can you imagine what other incredible projects engineers will come up with next? Believe it or not, space crime just became a reality. In 2019, astronaut Anne McClain made headlines when she was investigated for allegedly accessing her estranged wife's bank account while aboard the International Space Station. This incident marked a historic moment, as McClain became the first person ever to be investigated for a crime committed in space. The shock of these allegations spread across the world, raising questions about privacy and legality in outer space. However, as the investigation unfolded, it turned out that the accusations against McClain were unfounded, and her ex-wife was instead charged with making false statements. This unusual case opens up exciting discussions about how laws apply beyond our planet and what constitutes a crime when you're floating in the vastness of space. Could there be more space-related legal issues in our future? Have you ever seen wings above the clouds? Their sight often opens a door to a broader, mystical realm. This intriguing concept echoes the reflections of Emile, a remarkable author born in 1922 who shares a unique connection to Christopher Robin, the beloved character from the tales of Ubushu Puhatku. These enchanting stories invite children into a world bursting with mystery and acrobatics, where adventures unfold with every turn. The narrative intertwines with themes of imagination and freedom, much like the wings that glide gracefully above the clouds and soar over rolling waves. By tapping into the magical essence of childhood, Amile's writing encourages readers to embrace curiosity and wonder. Each tale teaches us that life is not just a direct path, but a delightful journey filled with unexpected twists and turns. So next time you gaze at the sky or watch waves crash, remember there's more to see above and beyond our regular days. Wings may just be a sign that magic lies ahead. Surprisingly, silver medalists often feel worse than bronze winners. This intriguing phenomenon reveals how our emotions are shaped not just by what we achieve, but also by how we perceive those achievements. Research shows that silver medalists frequently experience disappointment, feeling they missed out on the gold medal, while bronze medalists often celebrate their wins, feeling grateful to have medaled at all. This contrast highlights the significant role of mental framing in determining our emotional responses. Instead of focusing solely on the outcome, it's essential to consider perspective. How we view our successes and failures can drastically impact our feelings. So the next time you think about winning or losing, remember that what really matters might be how you frame your experiences. What can you learn from how medalists feel about their moments on the podium? Quebec's bold move against junk food ads pays off. Thanks to a recent ban, Quebec has become a leader in the fight against childhood obesity. This law prohibits advertisements for toys and fast food aimed at kids younger than 13 years old. By reducing these temptations, the province is encouraging healthier eating habits among children. Studies show that after the ban, many kids have started to make better food choices, opting for nutritious snacks rather than sugary cereals marketed with colorful mascots. Experts believe this could help decrease obesity rates significantly over time. The success of Quebec's initiative raises an important question. Could other regions adopt similar measures to protect children from unhealthy influences? As parents and health advocates cheer for this progressive move, it becomes clear that policies can shape a healthier future for the next generation. Let's uncover the truth about ancient Egyptian pillows. Many people picture soft, fluffy pillows when they think of a good night's sleep, but the ancient Egyptians had a different idea. They crafted stone pillows, often made from materials like limestone or alabaster. These hard, solid designs were not just for comfort, they served practical purposes. Ancient Egyptians believed that elevating the head while sleeping would keep them more alert and ward off insects. Interestingly, these stone pillows often featured a small carved area to cradle the head, providing some form of support. Furthermore, these pillows were not just functional. Many featured beautiful carvings and intricate designs, showcasing the artistry of the time. So while modern pillows are all about luxury and softness, the ancient Egyptians' choices reveal fascinating insights into their customs, beliefs, and lifestyles. What do you think about sleeping on stone? Ever thought about why DNA could store data? Researchers have begun to explore DNA as a potential solution for future data storage needs, and it's an exciting area of science. In 2012, scientists hit a major milestone by encoding a full 53,000-word book into DNA, which they successfully retrieved with complete accuracy. Imagine tiny strands of DNA acting like hard drives, holding information in a way that's incredibly compact and long-lasting. Unlike traditional storage methods, DNA can pack enormous amounts of data into a tiny space, preserving it for thousands of years without degradation. This opens up amazing possibilities for future technology, especially as our demand for data storage continues to grow. If we can develop practical ways to use DNA for data storage, we might just revolutionize how we think about and handle information in the digital age. Could this be the future of data storage? Curious about your body's amazing atom turnover? Did you know that approximately 98% of the atoms in your body are replaced each year? This incredible statistic showcases the dynamic and regenerative nature of our biological systems. Every moment, tiny atoms, which form everything from our cells to our organs, are constantly being exchanged with those in the environment. For example, when you breathe, eat, or drink, new atoms enter your body while old ones leave. This process plays a crucial role in how we heal, grow, and adapt. Your skin is replaced approximately every 27 days, while red blood cells have a lifespan of about 120 days. Even your bones, which may seem solid, are constantly undergoing remodeling, allowing them to stay strong and healthy. So next time you think about your body, remember that it's a vibrant and ever-changing collection of atoms, tirelessly working to keep you going. Isn't it fascinating to consider how you are literally becoming a new you every year? Have you heard about Idaho's Sunday merry-go-round ban? This quirky law states that riding a merry-go-round on Sundays is prohibited. Believe it or not, this unusual regulation may have been put in place to ensure that Sundays remain a day of rest, without distractions or entertainment activities. While many states have laws that seem goofy, Idaho stands out for its unique focus on preserving the sanctity of the Sabbath. Imagine families enjoying a sunny Sunday afternoon, only to be turned away from a spinning carousel. This law reflects a time when societal norms emphasize rest and reflection over amusement. Although it may seem strange to us today, such regulations often arise from cultural or historical contexts. So next time you think about a leisurely ride, remember that in Idaho, Sundays are meant for a different kind of enjoyment. Who knows what other bizarre laws are hiding in your state? Here's something incredible about the ilipika. This tiny mammal, discovered in the Tian Shan Mountains of China in 1983, is among the rarest and most critically endangered species on the planet. At first glance, you might mistake it for a rabbit, but the ilipika is significantly smaller, with adorably short ears and a fluffy body that makes it truly unique. These little creatures are usually found in rocky, mountainous areas, where they thrive in the cool, high-altitude environment. Sadly, habitat loss due to climate change and human activity poses a severe threat to their survival. With their elusive nature and limited population, spotting an ilipika is a rare event, raising awareness about the importance of conserving such extraordinary species. People are working hard to protect their habitat, but will these efforts be enough to save the ilipika from extinction? Ever thought about why Sony changed its PSN agreement? Following a major security breach in 2012, Sony took significant steps to protect itself and its users. This incident exposed millions of PlayStation Network PSN accounts, causing serious concerns about privacy and security. To prevent future lawsuits stemming from similar issues, Sony revised its user agreement. The new terms included clauses that limited the ability of users to sue the company for damages related to security breaches. This decision raised eyebrows, as many players felt it unfairly shifted the responsibility onto them. Now, when users agree to the updated terms, they're effectively signing away certain rights in exchange for access to the PSN services. This highlights the balancing act that companies like Sony face between securing user data and maintaining a trustworthy relationship with their customers. How do you feel about such changes in user agreements? What if I told you about Glastonbury Festival's magic? This iconic music festival in the UK is a remarkable sight, drawing in over 200,000 attendees each year since it first began in 1970. Nestled in the sprawling fields of Somerset, Glastonbury is not just about music, it's a vibrant celebration of art, culture, and community. With multiple stages featuring a diverse lineup of world-famous acts and emerging artists alike, there's something for everyone. Visitors can explore various areas, from the electrifying dance tents to charming markets filled with artisan goods. The festival also emphasizes sustainability, using eco-friendly practices and promoting awareness about environmental issues. As tents fill up and the aroma of street food wafts through the air, the festival becomes a close-knit community for a few unforgettable days. Whether you're a die-hard music fan or simply curious about the atmosphere, Glastonbury is a bucket list experience that leaves lasting memories.